Apostle Paul said, I am ready to preach the gospel to you, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. For it is the power of God unto salvation, to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek. My name is JohnCruz. I am a missionary to the Philippines. I thank God for that He saved me and for that He called me into the ministry. I got my missionary training at Marietta Bible College in Marietta, Ohio. I graduated from my course in theology on May 22, 2011. I am presently working on my master's degree while on deputation. I grew up in a missionary family. My parents have been serving as missionaries for over 20 years. God blessed Bible Christian Baptist Church of Rosario, Cavite tremendously. He allowed us to plant 10 growing and vibrant churches in the past few years. The work is continually growing because of intensive soul winning and discipleship efforts. Souls are being saved and national preachers are being trained. We have a desire of planting 7 more churches by 2020. The mission work has never been easy, but we believe that God's work done in God's way will never lack God's supply. Where God guides, God provides. Apostle Paul said, I am ready to preach the gospel to you, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. For it is the power of God unto salvation, to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek. I am a Filipino. I know the land. I know the people. I know what they need. God has called me to go back to my home province of Cavite. Cavite is located just south of Manila, the nation's capital. It occupies land area of 550 square miles. With a total population of almost 3 million, Cavite is one of the most densely populated provinces in the Philippines. There are 829 villages in 22 municipalities in that province alone. The Philippines is generally a Catholic country. A vast majority of the Caviteños are into that religion. Since Cavite is very close to Manila, people working in the metropolitan area choose to live in the province together with their family. In the past 10 years, industrialization was introduced in the province. Big companies opted to build their factories in Cavite because the labor cost in the province is cheap. Job opportunities magnetize people from all over the country to migrate to Cavite. This accounts for the population expansion. Nevertheless, the biggest problem is not population nor poverty. Their biggest problem is their spiritual condition. 4 years ago, my home church started an outreach program in the municipality of General Trias, about 30 miles south of Rosario. The municipality of General Trias has a population of 220,000 people in 33 villages. General Trias has a Catholic church, a Mormon church, and a local cult. There is not even a single Bible preaching church in a municipality of over 200,000 people. The people of General Trias is in need of a church. Brother Manny Aldovino, who got saved through our ministry, opened up his home for Bible study. A small group of eager believers regularly meet in his house. The General Trias outreach steadfastly continued to be one of our strongest outreach points. I am working with Independent Baptist Mission for Asians. IBMA has a church planning strategy of bringing the church to the people. I will be doing IBMA's Phase 2 church planning program, which is planting a church in every municipality of the province. My sending church committed to assist me as I launch the work. A group of 20 young men and women from BCBC will work with me as I start a church in the area. We will rent a mission house in the center part of the town, which will be the headquarters of our church planning team. We will then open 4 mission outreaches in the north, east, west, and south of General Trias. Without vision, the people perish. Vision is a realization that something has to be done. Our vision is to start an independent, fundamental Baptist church in a place where there is no work of any kind for God. Our ministry will focus on soul winning, church planting, and training the nationals. I am excited as to what the Lord is about to do through our missionary efforts. I know that God desires that these people would be saved. A few years from now, we envision to plant a church in every village of General Trias. From these churches would come out missionaries that would go beyond our shores to the uttermost parts of Southeast Asia. The work in the Philippines is exciting, and let me say this, the Philippines is now ripe and ready for the harvest. The Philippines is an open mission field. We believe that God is still in the business of winning souls. And I believe that the best way to reach the Philippines today is through the nationals. Would you help us to reach the Filipinos for Christ? Lift up your eyes further and see that the need is still growing. When Jesus saw the multitude, he was moved with compassion on them, because they fainted and were scattered abroad, as sheep having no shepherd. Then saith he unto his disciples, The harvest is truly plenteous, but the laborers are few. Pray therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he will send forth laborers into his harvest.